Aside ensuring security of lives and property, rejuvenating the ailing economy and fighting corruption, one major issue that stopped the electioneering campaign agenda of the All Progressives Congress 6 years ago was restructuring. Even now, 6 years after assumption of office, the ruling All Progressives Congress is still grappling with the agitations about restructuring from different parts of the country. The APC National Working Committee had in August 2017 inaugurated a true federalism committee led by Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai as a way of ensuring that the party redeem its pledge to Nigerians to carry out restructuring through a workable blueprint. The reports of the committee never see the light of the day 4 years after they were submitted.
As a civilian regime, we must not give the impression that only military establishments, governments, can fundamentally tamper with the basic structure of this nation. We must not. We are in charge today, a progressive government, a progressive regime, and I think it is proper that we show to the nation that when the people want some degree of change, we should be responsive to it.
This book, titled APC Litmus Test, Nigerian Democracy and Politics of Change, collated by a chieftain of the party, addresses most of the challenges of restructuring as it were, and provides solutions which could serve as a guide for government and all stakeholders. The National Chairman APC Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, May Bala Boni, and other chieftains of the party urge Nigerians and progressives alike to imbibe the culture of reading the history of progressive movements in the country, using the book as a guide.
Progressives all across this country should imbibe the culture of reading the history of this party. A lot of people take it for granted that we are here, we are in power. But the story of how we got to where we are today, the people that have toiled and struggled and make it what it is today, I think it ought to be celebrated. I think in the party office we ought to have a memorabilia section where people would come and understand what it means, for this party to come together.
The inability to accept defeat or the mentality, what I call the conquest mentality, which is basically that instead of trying to win the mind of people, we try to conquer them. We try to bulldoze our way and ensure that we subdue other people. And I think that is the underlying current behind all the conflict that are going on in Nigeria today.
Appreciating the incisive contents of the book, others further challenge the ruling party on the need to boost public confidence and trust, even in the midst of the mirage of problems facing the country right now. One take-home from this book presentation is that despite the belief of the APC in the amendment of the country's constitution, the box of the job stops on the doorsteps of the National Assembly, which has the utmost function of amending the constitution that will meet most of the aspirations of Nigerians. Adigboyega Arogbodo, LTV News, Abuja.